Praise the Lord. Welcome to AIM. Guys, I am here at the house and I want to do this video, but I want to take you around, show you the sheep have been washed. I want to check on my chicker. She had a hurt leg and I separated her. And I also wanted to just take a look around. And I want to take you guys with me, but I have something important I want to talk to you guys about. So stay tuned. Okay, guys, let's go. We had some improvements done, and as I'm walking around, we'll just be looking at the fruits and the vegetables and the things. So lights just came back on. We've had power going on and off these last few days. So yeah, anyway, I thank God that it came back on. And I want to show you what Ethel did. So our security system, one part of it is 6 dogs. A Caucasian Shepherd and 5 German Shepherds. Purebred German Shepherds. And they like to dig. As you can see, they even dug right there. So we're going to have to come back in and put another row, I'm guessing, because they will dig. Oh, see, the lights went right back off. Anyway, so Ethel came and started a project here. He will continue it, but for now, he put the blocks there. He put cement and then put the blocks on it. So that is what is going on there. We have our banana trees. We have our little sprouts coming up again. And I really, really want to get that in the garden, but we got a lot of stuff in the garden now. Trying to protect it from the dogs. And he also fixed their dog runs. They really enjoy coming on these runs in the morning when the animals are out. Yep, he did a good job. It's just, something simple. But anyway, what I want to talk to you guys about is I could sit down again and you guys could look at my face, but that's not as interesting as walking around the mini farm. And it's something I wanted to do anyway before it gets too hot. So the thing I want to discuss with you guys is the mindset that you need to have when you're moving somewhere new, right? And I'm going to speak from the perspective of me. And I moved from the U.S. to Ghana. We've been here just over 2 years now. Wow, those are getting huge. It is orange, guys, because I scratched it, and it smells just like orange. We have some over here. My husband was saying they're pretty close to being ready. Pretty close to being ready. And something else, my holy basil. And my cinnamon basil. Guys, of all the ones I got, these were the ones I really wanted. I have to weed this out and then try my other seeds again. Yep, because they didn't come up. I really wanted catnip, which is good for a lot of things. And then lemon balm as well. And I also had thyme over here and mint. So I really wanted those 4, but they didn't come up. They didn't come up in my pot. They didn't come up here, so I'll try again. But anyway, like I was saying, the mindset, okay? A lot of hype has been given to, the year of return and moving to Ghana and everything else. Let's just take a walk through here. I'm not going to comment on everything, but just a little bit I want to show you guys. And you have to have a specific mindset, though, guys. You have to have a solid reason why. Why do you want to leave the States, okay? I will speak about the States from that perspective. There are the trees that need to go to the farm. My parsley is getting huge. Cilantro is still there. And my sister told me about this plant right here, which I will be trying. I have not yet. This one, water leaf. I would definitely be trying that. Anyway. Oh, and my little cabbage. Look at my little cabbage, guys. I'm super blessed. Yes, it has bug holes and whatever. But I've never grown a cabbage head before. And there's my cucumbers. Aw. It's got a little cucumber coming. And the mindset you need to have, first of all, you need to plan well, right? And you need to consider. Because if you think you have a lot of problems there and you're going to run to Ghana and everything's going to be easy peasy, all problem solved, that's wrong. Okay? That is wrong. If you are lazy and don't want to work, moving to Ghana is not going to be beneficial for you. You're not going to be able to make it, right? Yeah, so you have to know your reason why you want to move. This place really needs some work, guys. Not going to happen right now. Like I said, you have to know your reason. And you have to hang on to that. It has to be a solid reason. It can't just be anything, right? If you want to get back to your roots, you want a peaceful lifestyle, you want to be healthy, you want to have a little level of freedom that maybe you don't have working your 9 to 5 or working your whatever to whatever. I got up at 2 a.m. with my husband every day, prepared his things for him, and then he went to deliver newspapers, and I stayed at the house and got ready to go to work. I had to be to work at 4 a.m. I've worked different shifts at that company, but my last one was 4 a.m. Before that, it's growing nice. Before that, I had worked all different shifts. I started on second shift. I moved to first shift. I did work third shift for a little while. Second into third, right? And then I ended up going from 4 a.m. to noon, which sounds really good. But I also took care of the entire household, the errands, the chores, the cooking, the cleaning, the laundry, the every single thing, right? The errands that we had to run, different things that had to be done because my husband was busy working 2 jobs, 2 a.m. to 6 p.m. by the time he finished and got home. So it wasn't easy, guys. If you're looking to run from that and making somebody else rich, and you want to come here and put the effort and work into it and build something for yourself, yes, do it. Definitely do it. But you can't come here and be lazy, guys. Look, we are working hard, and we still have a lot of work to do, right? So imagine now if we're lazy. So I wanted to show you guys quick. We have a lot of volunteer tomatoes coming up. The corn is here. And every time there was a tomato I didn't get in time, I would smash it and push it to the ground. So here we are. Now we have a lot of volunteer tomatoes. And I'm very thankful and very blessed. You see them? Yep. Our tomato plants just finished not that long ago. And I have a lot of tomatoes in the freezer, but I don't have any tomatoes fresh. So I'm thankful to have more plants. Okay, now I guess I should come over here and talk to you guys a little bit. We can go and watch the animals while I talk. So you have to have a why, right? What I want to tell you guys is, even if you come and visit, right? And you just trying to see if you like the place, right? If it's a place you could move to. Guys, you're on vacation, right? You're on vacation. It's going to be different. See, the sheep have been washed. Look at how clean they are. It's going to be different coming here on vacation. So, you know, once you get into the day-to-day life, it's good to get away from the rat race and come on vacation, and you're going to feel good, right? But when you get into the day-to-day of living here, things can be a little bit different, right? You're not on vacation anymore. You're not going out to eat all the time, because on vacation, you're more than likely staying in a hotel or whatever, and you're eating out all the time. Breakfast, you're eating out. Lunch, you're eating out. Supper, you're eating out. You're going places. You're visiting things. You're seeing the sights and touring the place, right? So that's a vacation, guys, right? That is a vacation. And even if you're checking out land and you're trying to see if you could maneuver here and move here, it's still a vacation. There's a difference when you move here permanently. And I want you guys, I do want you to move, right? I want you to move here. But I want you to be aware that there are some things that you need to consider. And you need to have your mindset right. Okay? You need to have your mindset right. Otherwise, it can be quite difficult. Okay, within your mind, the battle within your mind can be quite difficult. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. The mangoes are looking nice, guys. I wanted to share that with you guys because I don't want to ever just, how will I say it? I don't want to overhype it because I think it's overhyped. Right? I think it's overhyped. Do I love it? Yes. Would I trade it? No. But I think it's overhyped in the aspect of the dog toy. In the aspect of, you know, people think that it's going to be easy. People think that it's going to be simple. You're going to kick back. If your money's right, okay. It can be like that. If your money is right and you won't have to work anymore and you have a place to live that's paid for, right? Our house is paid for. Our property is paid for. Our 50-acre farm is paid for, right? You see what happened here? That's what happened last night. That's why there was sugar cane. That's why there was sugar cane. They've broken down the sugar cane. We have to get this fixed. Maybe Ethel could help. I don't know. They had some of these leaves out on the other side of the house, and I wondered where they got them from. I thought they pulled them like from here, not knowing they got inside here and messed up the sugar cane. So I have to show that to my husband. And we'll have to fix this up. As you see, they can get right in there. So your mindset has to be right, guys. I don't want you to get the wrong impression. And I'm excited for you guys to come. I'm very excited for you guys to come. But on the other hand, too, I want you to prepare well, okay? I want you to be very well prepared in your mind. I don't want you to get the wrong impression. And I don't want to give you the wrong impression, right? We're going to try to sit over here a little bit and have a chat. I guess I will sit down because I saw everything I want to see. Let me flip you guys around. Okay, here we are. I didn't dress up for you guys or anything. This is my normal everyday, what I wear around the house, doing chores, whatever I'm doing. Today I'm here with you guys And I don't want to be random with this. I could have scripted the video, and I will in the future. But for right now, I just want to get this information out to you guys. And I don't want you to be mistaken, okay? Because people do end up not being happy, okay? People end up not being happy. Change is something that normally, as human beings, we don't like. We've seen many people, right, stay in a bad relationship because they don't want to change. They're more afraid of change than they are of staying where they know, right? The devil you know is better than the angel you don't know, right? People always have that saying. But people don't like change in general. So it's a mindset shift, right? You think you want to change things, right? You think you want things changed. But once you get there and a little uncomfortable, because now you have to see how things are done and do things a little different and shift things here and shift things there. But normally when we go through changes like that, it's better for us, right? It helps us, right? You might want to run to your local shop and pick up some chips, some Doritos or Pringles or whatever. Well, actually they have a Pringles like chip at the shop I go to, but you get what I'm saying, right? You might want to pick up your favorite thing there, and maybe you can go there and get it just right across the street, right? Those things you have to adjust to, right? And it's everything you're adjusting to. The lights are going on and off a lot these last few days for some odd reason. I don't know what's going on. I think my husband's called the electrician too, just to come and make sure it's okay on our end. But I don't know if they are moving the lines on the road construction or what. But it's an adjustment, right? I'm not used to that. I can be used to that. I've gone 2 weeks without power in upstate New York in a snowstorm and managed, right? Learned how to do things. But it's an adjustment, right? And when you move to a whole different environment, when I moved from New York to North Carolina, it was an adjustment, guys. People waving to me, beeping at me, all this kind of stuff. When I moved there, I'm like, what's wrong with these people? There must be somebody down here that looks exactly like me, drives the exact car I drive, and in the same exact area that I'm in, because surely all these people think I'm somebody else. Why are they waving to me? Why are they smiling, waving to me? It wasn't the culture in upstate New York where I was born. You don't do that. You mind your business, right? Even though we were in the country, you mind your business. North Carolina, totally different. Everybody smiling and waving and, so it was an adjustment. The same thing when you go from U.S. to come to Ghana, there's an adjustment, guys. There's an adjustment. Don't come here and expect things to be like they are there, right? I didn't know moving state to state would have an adjustment. I didn't know. I learned the hard way. I learned after a while that, people do that here. Oh, wow, I didn't know it was different. And it was, and it turns out to be very nice, right? But in the beginning, I was just kind of eyeing people like, what's wrong with you? What's your problem? Why are you behaving like that? Because I didn't know. So I want you guys to know that moving here is an adjustment, right? It's a different culture. They do things different here, right? Can we have a business here and bring some of our values that would help improve customer service, and help improve things? Yes, we can. You can bring some of those things to add value, right? Can we help others by suggesting, oh, maybe can we do things like this instead of like that? And if it's possible, they'll tell you okay. Or if it's not, they'll say no, we can't because X, Y, and Z. Oh, okay, so we'll do it your way. You can converse like that, but be open-minded, right? Don't come here like I came to North Carolina with my, everybody to themselves. And when people were nice and waving to me, it was different for me. So I was like, whoa, what's going on? I want you to come here with an open mind, okay? Be wise, be vigilant, and get somebody to mentor you, right? Get somebody to take you around, show you the ropes, right? And be willing to compensate the person who's willing to take time to do that, right? Be willing to offer them something, or if it's the person's business, be willing to pay what they're asking. It's beneficial, right? I want you to come here knowing that relationships take time to build, okay? It takes time to build relationships. They're not going to be built overnight. And there could be a period of time where you feel lonely, right? There could be that period while you're building your relationships, right? You have to get to know people. You have to get to know people. Know, like, and trust, right? You have to get to know them and then see if your personalities are together, if your values are the same, right? And then you can trust people later on. You get to know them over time. It's not a one-off thing. So during that time, what are you going to do, right? How are you going to feel fine? How are you going to mentally handle that, right? So these are the things I want you guys to think about. I want you to think about your reasons. You have to have a solid reason. I had many reasons I wanted to move here, right? I'll name some, not all. I wanted my husband to be respected for the man he is, right? To be able to fulfill his God-given calling, right? To be able to use his God-given gifts and talents, right? As an African over there, you guys know that wasn't happening, right? That wasn't going to happen. He was never going to work a job and get a promotion to get to the place where he needed to be, right? Where his God-given talents and abilities could be utilized. And it's kind of good, because otherwise he would have been probably pretty comfortable there. And when I wanted us to come here earlier, it probably wouldn't have happened, right? So that was one reason. Another reason was I was tired of the stress. I was tired of the constant going to make somebody else rich, putting my 200% into the company, right? Trying to grow it. Even not worrying about getting raises and stuff like that, because we're a small company. We're growing. Oh, when we get there, we're going to be great. Everything's going to be good. Everybody's going to share. That's a lie. That's a lie. And I put a lot into the company. I know that I work as unto the Lord, and the Lord has repaid me and will continue to repay me by taking care of me, protecting me, and everything. But it makes you feel some kind of way when they're sucking the life out of you. And when you get home, you're dragging around to complete the tasks that you have to complete at home, right? You work harder than anybody else. You care more than anybody else. And sometimes you do 4 or 5 jobs, right? As one person with the same pay, right? So I know that's what a lot of companies have come to now. For whatever reason on their end, it doesn't matter. When you're on the worker end, I had made it to 3rd in the company, guys, just to get pushed out, right? Just to get pushed down and them hire other people over me. And to be very honest, it was horrible. I loved going to my job in the beginning, but at the end, I dreaded it every day, and I didn't know how I could make it, right? I wanted out of that. I always wanted to have my little garden. I always wanted to raise animals. I wanted to have dogs. You don't have time over there. There's no time. I had a garden. We pushed hard to get a garden in. And it was hard to get out there and do the stuff after work, working overtime, working 7 days a week, doing the things, taking care of everything. We rarely ate out. I always prepared our lunches, our snacks, our break time things, breakfast smoothies, everything. I prepared that, right? So all the things you have to do, right? Running errands, taking care of things for the house, for the bills, for the cars, for this, that, and the other. And, found it very, very difficult and very stressful. So I wanted a better life. I wanted to be able to do what we're doing now. Is it easy? No. We work very hard, but that's also our characteristics, right? We always are very hard workers. So when we got here, we have been hitting it hard to build multiple streams of income and get the farm cultivated and everything like that, so that we will be able to sustain ourselves later on and then kick back. And I'm not saying do nothing, because we'll always have chores here at the house to do. We'll have a garden, the Lord willing. We'll have our animals that we'll take care of, right? So we will always have something to keep us moving, which is healthy. Very, very healthy, right? So those things, I would love to can. I used to can many, many years ago. I would love to get back into canning. I would love to do things like that. Dehydrate. I'm doing dehydrating now to a small degree, but I would love to get into that more. I've shipped all my canning jars, and I bought lids and everything. So eventually I would like to get into the canning, right? But for right now, we have other things we're doing. So we're pushing hard at that. But it's for ourselves. So that's another reason I wanted to move here. I felt better when I came in 2018. My health, my physical health, I felt better, right? And since we moved here permanently, my health has gotten a lot better, right? I'm still working on things, but my health has gotten way, way better, right? I'm stronger, I'm more fit. I've lost weight, a lot of weight. I lost different things, right? You feel better. So I just want you to know those are some of our reasons. This is my husband's home country. So the plan was to retire here, right? That was the plan, to retire here. I don't want to retire there and get put in a nursing home, right? I want to be here where I can get healthier and live longer as the Lord wills, and be stronger and enjoy my years. So that is those are some of the reasons. But I want you to have your reasons when things are difficult here. And we work every single day. The animals aren't going to give you a vacation day, guys. They're not going to say, hey, we're going to fast and pray today, so just don't worry about coming down taking care of us. Dry fast. Don't worry about our water or our food. They're not going to do that, right? So, we work every day, but we choose what we do. I always keep myself all busy. I'm learning to slow down. It's something else that you have to learn, right? In the States, we're always go, 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 go. You don't take time to just do nothing. So it's something I'm learning. And like I said, it can be, I didn't really have, outside of the church family and my daughter and grandson, I didn't have anybody that I said, oh, I'm calling, I'm visiting. You know, I'm not good at calling people on the phone anyway. And co-workers, you see them when you go to work, right? That's me. I don't go and hang out. We don't go and get our nails done. We don't go out for lunch. I don't do those things. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I also sell eggs, right? So the chickens give me eggs, and a neighbor lady, she has a little kiosk over there. Sorry for the camera, guys. And she came to get some eggs from me. So I don't really want to make this video super long, but I think it's something you need to consider, right? If you know the things in advance, right? I think it will be very helpful for you to make your transition smoother, right? So I wanted to kind of get the video out and let you guys know that there's a mindset you need to have when you're preparing to move to Ghana, okay? It's an adjustment. And when you're considering what to bring, right? I don't know if you guys saw our interview with Epic It Was, but he made a little short. And what I said there is so true. Leave the American mindset in America. Leave the guns in America, right? People aren't like that here, okay? There are things you have to adjust to here. Am I saying it can't be improved? It can be. And things in America can be improved also, right? But what I'm saying is when you're coming here, come with an open mind, right? If you're coming with guns, nobody really has guns here, okay? Except maybe the police. But people don't have guns like that here. They're a peaceful country, right? So, yeah. And I just want you to have the right mindset. I want you to understand it's an adjustment. For those of you who have purchased land near us, we're here, right? I don't go out, okay? I don't go out, so I don't want you guys to get the wrong impression. We go to church, you're welcome. We're here, I'm here. My husband is busy taking care of business, taking care of the farm, taking care of things he needs to take care of, right? I'm taking care of the things here at the house, the animals and everything. You're welcome. You are here, you're close by, come and visit. I come say hi once in a while. But guys, don't get offended if I don't call you, if I don't come all the time. Don't get offended by that, okay? It's not anything. It's how I am, okay? I'm busy about the things I want to do here. There's so many things I still want to do. I bought a sewing machine. Guys, it must have been 8 years ago. I have never used it. Brand new. I shipped it. I have it here. I want to start learning those things, right? Sewing. I want to do medicinal herbs and stuff, right? I want to do canning. I want to do dehydrating. I want to do baking. I want to make Amish friendship bread like I made many years ago. I want to make sourdough bread. I want to make ferments. I want to do sauerkraut. I want to do just different things like that I've always wanted to do. And I want to do that here. So that's why I busy myself in here. I busy myself with all kinds of things, right? And if you were to see my YouTube feed, you would see those channels, homesteading channels. So that is my happy place. Does it get overwhelming at times? Or there are times when there's long stretches like a week that I haven't gone anywhere, that I wish I would go somewhere? Yeah, but I have my license. I can drive anywhere up here that I want to, and I have the car, right? So anytime I want to drive to the little shops and pick something up or do something or just drive out there, I'm free to do that. But I usually choose to stay here, right? And get myself busy doing something. Bible study, right? Just getting in the Word, prayer. My grandson and I are trying to get time. He is super busy, guys, with school and classes and everything he has to do and homework. Wow. But we're trying to get more time to do some extra classes here. So those are the things that I do. Those are the things that busy myself. When I came, guys, to unpack the whole container of things, clean cabinets and put up shelves, right? Because we shipped the shelves we had in our garage and things like that. So to put those up, to get my things sorted and unpacked, guys, I was super busy, and I'm gonna try my best to get some of that footage together for you guys and put those videos up so you guys can see like some of what it looked like when we first came. Guys, it is not perfect, but when I look back at those videos, I'm encouraged because I see how far we've come in only 2 years, right? 2 years. So what I want to also encourage you, document your journey. I wish I would have documented more. I wish I would have started when I was still in the States. I wish I would have started documenting as our journey was progressing, right? I wish I do have the archived footage and I can put it up now, but I wish I would have documented that back then. Do you know you can even have a YouTube channel and not make any video public ever? You can just have it on there and you can look back at it later. You can archive it. However, you guys probably know more about that stuff than I do. But document your journey. Document it, guys. Take notes on your phone, right? Date it. How are you feeling there? Those times when you get here, right? And you're feeling a bit maybe lonely or overwhelmed because of the differences and the change, just the change, right? Then you look back and you remember why you moved, right? So that's what I think about. Okay, I'm tired. I'm working a lot, but I'm pushing myself. I'm pushing myself. I don't have to do that. My husband would never say, why are you sitting there when such and such could be done, or you could find something to do. No. Matter of fact, it's the opposite. He says, you are not going to get every single thing done all the time. Can you sit down? Can you sit down? Take a break. Cut it off at a certain time. Take the afternoon, and then in the evening, we go back and finish some stuff. So it's me. So it's a whole mindset change. As I'm telling you these things, these are some of the things I had struggled with. And I was an only child for 11 years, right? I grew up an only child, right? And I've been used to being by myself, right? So in that, I'm saying, like, as far as going out with girlfriends, like going to get lunch, like I said, going to get nails. I've never gone and had my nails done, guys. I don't do that. That's just not me, right? I don't go and get a pedicure or manicure or anything like that. That's just not me. Go to the mall and just walk around and get an ice cream. That's not me, right? I like doing that maybe with my family, right? Or if you guys come and we all decide to go somewhere, when we go and hang out with the Bodleys, it was amazing. We have another sister and brother that we hung out with a few times recently. Guys, my heart is overjoyed. But as a family, we're doing that, right? So the reason I'm telling you guys that, I don't sit on the phone with girlfriends for long times, even sisters, right? I don't. Family members, I don't. Now that I'm here in Ghana, I'm on the phone with my daughter every day. WhatsApp, video call, my daughter, my grandson every day, right? But distance, right? We were 5 minutes up the road and we didn't have time to talk to each other much, to see each other much. But the distance has made us both really appreciate the time we spend together. So I'm giving you that backstory because if you're the type of person that likes to have activities all the time and go and do, you're gonna have to think about that, okay? What is that gonna look like when you come here? You can do those things. Have your money right. Have your money right, okay? It's gonna cost you. Who are you moving with, right? Are you moving by yourself? Are you okay moving around by yourself? Are you moving with your spouse, right? Are you moving with kids? I'm telling you one thing that has helped a lot is having our grandson here. He was born here in Ghana, hasn't traveled out. When we came to move here, of course we were video, just like I'm doing with my grandson now in the States. We video talked with our grandson here, right? And of course I met him in person when I came in 2018, right? He was very, very shy. We'll talk about that. We'll do the interview with him very, very soon. You know, and that's really helped a lot. So consider that. Consider that. Are you bringing children? And then consider what you're going to do for your children. So I shipped a lot of books for him. A lot of books. Yeah, I shipped a lot of books, guys. I didn't know how the internet was going to be here. I didn't know how things were going to be. And you guys know they can lose things on the internet. Some of the old techniques, right, that the old timers used to use, right? Our great-great-grandparents. So I purchased a bunch of old books to bring here on homesteading, on raising animals, and different things like that. And I brought a lot of things for my grandson. So he has things to do here to keep him occupied.
and to have fun, right? So that has helped a lot. And just the mindset, guys. Um, Jesus is always with you. So as you know, you're going through these things and the enemy will bring thoughts to your mind and stuff, you always refer yourself back to Jesus, right? Refer yourself back to your why. So I want to give you guys these tips. I want you to practice them now, wherever you are. And I want you to keep remembering your why. It will help you as you go through your day, right? It will help give you strength. I kept remembering my why. That's how I didn't call out to work. I'm not that kind of person. I didn't call out of work. I'm not like that. It has to be something really serious for me to call out, which I can count it on one hand, right? But to help me to get up and get going and go and make this money, to come and put it back, and the little videos and stuff that I would get from the house build just boosted me, right? It boosted me. Our daughter would send what she could from her phone. That was back then, guys. You know, the smartphones weren't like they are today, right? The internet wasn't like it is today. So she did the best she could and sent what she could, and we held on to that, right? And it gave us the strength to push a little further. Today, if I'm tired, if I'm sore, right? If I'm hurting and tired, and it's hard, because some days it's hard, guys, and it's hard. I just sit back and picture myself going to that factory, breathing in the plastic fumes, right? Getting stressed out by the boss, right? How I felt, and how I am now. How you could barely even go outside. Look at me, I'm sitting outside for all this time. Anytime I want, I can come and sit outside. There's a nice breeze right here. If you look right behind me here, you'll see that sugar cane has been blowing in the breeze since I came here, right? I see the Ghana flag right on this side of me. It's been blowing the whole time. A nice breeze. Outside, right? We can get our morning sunshine to give us our natural vitamin D, right? So I just want you guys not to fall into that vacation mentality. It's not sustainable. It's not. I will sit down and script out a video that will be much shorter than this one, I'm sure. I'm trying to think of the points that I want to make to you guys, but I want to let you know, first of all, I want to put that red flag up for you guys. It is not a vacation, okay? It's not a vacation, it's life. Life pushes you to your limits, right? Life is about change, and we don't like change. We don't like change. We like to be comfortable knowing what's going next and all that, right? That's not how we're supposed to be. So, I hope you guys gleaned something from this video. I hope it wasn't too all over the place. I hope you got some valuable information. I really wanted to keep reiterating the point to know your why. What are you getting away from, right? If you're getting away from a problem job, right, and you want to come here and work for somebody, you're going to go to another problem job, right? So if you're trying to get away from any type of work at all and you're coming here, your money better be right. Otherwise, you're going to have to do something, guys. You're gonna have to do something, right? Begin to explore what you can do to make some money online. I wish I would have done more of that. I wish I would have done more of that, but God knows. I'm happy selling my eggs with my chickers and raising our food, right? That's a job in itself, isn't it, guys? And it brings an income, doesn't it? When you don't have to take money and go and buy your protein sources, right? You don't have to take money and go and buy your pepper, right? Your garden eggs, your tomatoes. So you have to think of different income sources that you will be able to have to sustain yourself. Are you counting on Social Security? Are you sure that should be where all your eggs are? Are you waiting until you retire at 70? Guys, I don't know. I think personally, the 5-year plan we had was perfect, right? Would it have been nice to build more capital before we came? Yes, because there were things we came and did that we didn't expect to have to do. But at the end of the day, God is providing everything for us. He is. We're working hard and He's blessing it. So, I don't know. If you guys are interested, you can contact us. We can help you. It's part of our business, part of the services that we provide, right? We can help you. We can have conversations with you. Be mindful that, it's a service, right? So there's a service. You pay for a service, right? If you go and get your car serviced, it's not for free, right? They're helping you by changing your oil for you, but you also pay them, right? So the services, it depends on what it is. We're not going to charge you just to get on a WhatsApp call with us for the first time and explore and brainstorm together. But be mindful if you want to go further. And, we are here to help. We're here to help. We're here to offer those services for you guys. There are a few plots left near us. If you'd like to be in a like-minded community, we're here. It is not an expat community. It is not a fully Ghanaian community, right? It's not a gated community. It's not a homeowners association where they're going to tell you what you can and cannot do on your property, right? Most places in the U.S., if we were in an environment like this, in the outskirts of a city, we couldn't do our animals. It's just rules and regulations are different, right? Here we're free to do our animals, right? When we want to utilize some of our money to build a pen down here for more chickens in the future, couple years or something, that is a plan. We're going to do that, and nobody's going to tell us, oh, you can't do that here, this is residential. We can do it. We can do it. So those are some of the things that you have to think about. What would you like to do to bring income in? I wouldn't suggest putting all your eggs in a Social Security basket. My personal opinion. In my mind, I just turned 56. In my mind, I'm not thinking about Social Security. I don't even know that it'll be there when my time comes, right? So I can't plan on that. The 401, right? Your retirement funds, however you have them. We saw people lose hundreds of thousands of dollars just like that, right? So be careful where you put all your eggs. Don't put them in one basket, okay? If you're coming, think of ways to sustain yourself. If you can teach English as a second language online, if you can, I don't know what your skill set is, right? But there's so many things online. Just start researching. You'll get plenty of ideas coming up. If you don't know how to do anything like that, I would suggest building your skills, taking some courses. I wish I would have done that. I was busy, but I wish I would have made time for that. I didn't. Now I'm here. I don't want to pay US dollars from here and pay US dollars to take courses now. I wish I would have done that when I was still there. So there's another power tip for you guys. Invest in your learning, in your education. Find out what you can do. Do you want to do something like affiliate marketing, or I don't know, teaching or doing tasks online? See if there's something you can do. The internet is good here. You can have battery backup if the power goes out. Our battery lasts for at least a couple hours. You can have a small Wi-Fi internet. You can have Starlink. There's plenty of ways you can get internet here. And yeah, I would say think about these things. Think about your why. Number one, your why. Okay? Number two, what are you wanting to leave? Right? Make sure it's a strong reason. And number three, what kind of income source would you have? Because you need to eat, you need to have your power, you need to pay your prepaid power, right? You need to pay for minutes on your phone, right? Data on your phone, your Wi-Fi, whatever little bills you want to have, you will have, right? So how are you going to pay those things? Think about that. And yeah, this chat has been quite long, so I think I'm going to end it there. I hope you have gathered some nuggets. Contact us if you're interested. There's, like I said, about 2 or 3 plots left near us. So that's definitely enough for you to build your little homestead on. If you're interested, contact my husband, Maxwell Mensah, on WhatsApp. You'll find his contact information on the Contact Us page of our website, AAIMCS.com. Go to the Contact Us page and scroll all the way to the bottom and check out the map, guys. You can zoom in, zoom out, see where we're located, and his contact information is there. He'll give you the procedure, the availability, the pricing. If you're interested in farmland like we're doing, if you're interested in residential land outside of a small town, 5 minutes from a big city, you contact him. He'll let you guys know. All of the lands are either here in the Ga West district of Accra, close to Amasaman, or in the eastern region of Ghana. So you guys contact him and let me know in the comments, what was your biggest takeaway from this? Did it help you? Did it give you some ideas? Did it make you think about some things maybe you hadn't considered? Let me know what your biggest takeaway was from this video. And until next time, God bless you.